Hello friends, in this video I'll make a very simple Android add app which can add to numbers. So let's start a new Android project. I want to put it the name as add app. You can take any name. This is the company domain name. One package will be made according to this name. You can send it also. Next, and you have to select. We can select here any API. Let's take Lollipop will work. It will, if you take the lower version, then it will be supported on more devices. If you take this Android 4 API level 14, then 100% devices will be supported. That is, in any Android mobile this app will be supported. But if you increase the API level, then the supporting device will decrease. Yes, you can see for KitKat this is API 19, so it is 90% almost support. I can take this also. Let's take Jellybean. Click here next. Then you have to choose one activity from here. Anyone we can choose. Next. And this is the activity name. You can sense this also. And this is the layout name. XML file will be created according to this name, and according to this name one Java class will be created. It will take some time, so I am pausing this video. All the loading setup has been finished, so now we can start making our project. So this is the main activity class, main activity.java class, and this is the XML file. We can see it is created according to the name that we have set previously. Now in this XML file we have to design the layouts, and that means how the app will look like, how your app elements will be there. You can see there is one hello world. Yes, you can see this text view is there. It is called a text view. We can view this text, but we cannot edit this text, so this is called the text view. And if we can edit, then the text view is called edit text. That is not actually this not text view, that will be called edit text if we can edit there. In this app I will take to edit text. I will not use this, so simply click the delete button. It will be deleted. In this app, since we want to make one addition app where the two number can be added up, so I will take two text field here. We can put there two numbers, and one button will be there where after clicking this button the result will be in the screen. So let's take, yes, you can see, go to the text. Here you will get plain text. Take one of them first, put there, and add some constraint. I am using this constraint layout, so you have to put this constraint so that the view cannot move any other where. It will move if you don't put this constraint. It will move if when you run your app, then it will be moved like this, and it will also cause error, crash your app. So you have to put this constraint. And one name letter is there by default. It is there. I don't need this name, but I want to put here one number, and I need one more here, so that we can put here two numbers. So there we can put two numbers, and we will need one button. So after clicking this button, these two number will be added up. We have to put the constraint for this also. Just click here and connect it to other point. The constant, you can see this is added up like this. 4 point you have to click and make the constraint. For this I want to share. Alright, put last. So almost ready. You can do all these things by coding also, but I'm not going to do it. You have to do more code, but if you take drag and drop feature, then it will be good, very easy. So let's delete this text name here. Click here and it will get deleted. Alright, now you can see 4 errors are there. This colored error one become less, 3 error is there. This is actually 3 warning, 1 error. So first, to solve it, there are error actually in this. You cannot put like this name, you cannot put. You have to add string resources. I'll show you this thing. You can see when we delete this text name, 1 error becomes less. Now I will finish all these warnings and errors. First, click there, go to just hint, click there and add 1 string resource. This string resource actually are used to sense the string variable. There will be small amount of string variable in your app. Name, text field, like you can see there, this button will be. Then go to hint. In hint actually there are some text will be visible here, but when we click at that text, the text will be gone. There we can put then the numbers. So I want to put a hint like 21, 24, etc. You can put any name, any integer. So let's add 1 string value. I want to call it as hint. You can put hint like 21, or you can say put some number. Yes, you can see this is visible here. Put some number. For the second one also I will do the same. First uncheck this, again put 1 hint. I can put the same hint here. You don't need to create 1 new resource. You can use the same. You can see it there. So this, and now instead of showing this text as button, I want to show it as add. So for this you can go to again to this. Now I will not go to the hint, I will go to this text. Simply delete this text button and click there, make 1 string resource, add. You can put any name here, but you cannot put here gap. You can put here underscore dash etc. Say add, and you can see instead of button now it is showing add. Now you can see there is 1 more warning is there. It is saying cannot be relative to self id something, and this is because of this thing. First click here and go to and click there this point, and you can see constraint something is there. Just delete it. Yes, the error has gone. Now take the view to their respective positions again, add the constraints, You can take this button down by this bar also. Now the design is finished. Now I'll go to the main activity.java class. Here you have to do the codings. So let's first, one more thing is there. Here we have to do take some ID to this field, to this view. We have to put some ID there. So let's first number ID, I want to say it like this. Yes. For the second one also, second number ID. Again, two more errors are there. This is because of without taking this input type is showing this thing. Since we are not taking any input number, so there is this error. Let's take input type here number. Yes. For the second one also we have to take number. Now we have done all these things. For this button I want to add one ID, add button. Now let's go to the main Java.